Let's practice some BC Math 9 BEDMAS operations. What's 2 plus 3 times 4? Remember that we multiply before we add. So we have 2 plus 3 times 4 is 12. 2 plus 12 is 14. Let's try another question. We have negative 3 squared, which is negative 9. Be careful. When we have brackets, negative 3 squared means negative 3 times negative 3, in which two negatives make a positive. 3 times 3 is 9. But here we have a negative in front of the 3 without a bracket. So this is equivalent to negative 1 times 3 squared. So this becomes negative 1 times 9, which is negative 9. We're adding negative 3 squared, which is negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. What is negative 9 plus 9? The answer is 0. Now let's try 3 minus bracket negative 4 squared. We have 3 minus negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. So we have 3 minus 16, which is definitely a negative number. What is 16 minus 3? We have 13. If you have $3 and you spend $16, you have negative money. Now what is negative 3 bracket negative 2? Are we subtracting or are we multiplying? And the answer is we are multiplying. Negative 3 times negative 2. Number with a bracket beside it means there's a multiplication symbol between them. 2 negatives multiplied becomes positive, and 3 times 2 is 6. Now let's add and subtract some fractions. We have 2/3 plus 4/5, and we have different denominators. We need to find a common denominator. So what does 3 and 5 fit into? The LCM, lowest common multiple, is 15. So we'll make everything 15. 3 times 5 is 15. So we multiply the top also by 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. We're multiplying by 3. And 3 times 4 is 12. We're focusing on the number 1. How do we get 1? Something that divides by 15. 15 divided by 15 is still 1. Now we have the same denominator, and so we can combine this into one giant term. What's 10 plus 12? It's 22. What's 22 minus 15? And the answer is 7. So we have 3 terms here, all combined to one term, and this here is the answer. We now have the question 1 and 2/3 divided by 1/2. Now I don't like this mixed fraction here because we're a bit confused as to whether this means 1 plus 2/3, and it does, or if we had a dot here, 1 dot 2/3, this means multiply. It's a bit confusing. By the way, what is 1 and 2/3 anyways? We can actually multiply. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. And we copy the denominator 3. So this is equivalent. So we have 1 and 2/3 is 5 over 3. And when we have a division symbol, we can change it to multiplication if we flip the numerator and denominator. So 1/2 becomes 2 over 1. We multiply across. 5 times 2 is 10. And 3 times 1 is 3. This here is the answer.